Alright, this is some evil ass motherfucking shit. With that being said, it's like I'll have this evil shit basically tell me I gotta put up with having this bitch. I'm gonna say this right now. Me and my spirit team try to do something to get this bitch off because she's one of these motherfuckers you gotta take her ass out to get rid of her. And from what I understand, her lower self, whose name is, she's going to try to do something to open up my consciousness so that people can come in and fuck with me and invade. So just be careful of that. Be perspicacious about that. She already took out a major connection connecting to my father. So I couldn't get him back. I've been trying to use my black kyanite to battle her as much as I can. Because she, and by the way, my father is a major source for spiritual help, along with them roach spirits she's been trying to get rid of. And she almost did something where she tried to put like a roach attachment, a fake version of my dad, his soul consciousness within me out and all of that shit. This is a diabolical, evil ass motherfucker. Yeah, I want to go ahead and do this video. I want to say something. Don't listen to evil ass fucking spirits that's controlling. I think that Maria Paraffin might have offed my highest self. She did a number on it. But anyways, my motto is, there's always a better way of getting your stuff back. With that being said, I started painting because I plan to decorate the walls in here, but I got to figure out if you can use regular tacks, or if you have to use like the special things where you have like a bind in the back to attach. And I want to thank one of my viewers for congratulating me on my new apartment, saying I fought the good fight, and I still am. My inner spirit body, I'm going to have to get some Reiki or some serious done, is totally destroyed. Letting this shit lead me fucking astray, listening to this evil ass shit. And, I'm getting fucked up all sorts of ways, and there's better ways of doing things. And I'm going to talk about it in this video very briefly and then get back to painting. I'm going to try to put whatchamacallins all over the walls. With that being said, there's always a better way of doing something. And I'm going to say this. The reason why you see me in that other video getting up in the middle of the fucking night, extremely fucking aggravated, agitation isn't even the word to use to describe this shit, is because I'll get this evil shit like during the day. I had an entity attachment of a guide head of my father, which turned into a roach attachment and trying to contact it the way I do. And he was telling me, you're going to have to lie in bed up. Look, I'm a healthy 41-year-old woman. It may not look like it. And there's always a better way of getting something back, like a very important, significant entity attachment correlating to my consciousness got gypped, stolen. Because my energy is all wide open for people. I don't want to go into too much fucking detail, but it's wide fucking open. That's why I'm going to have something done to be able to close it. And it's wide enough to where it could affect other people. And you don't want this shit. Trust me, you do not want this evil ass shit that I got. I saw that in another shelter. That's why it's good that I'm here. Change around your soul consciousness, switch it up with other fucking people inadvertently or deliberately. And it's the most evil ass fucking thing. Like I said, it's a death curse that masquerades as schizophrenia. With that being said, and I explain it in another video that's a lot longer. And that's a lot more emotional. It's like it wants you to stay. It's like an abusive boyfriend. It wants you to be isolated and stay stuck in your head and go fucking crazy while you physically feel things that really should be going on in your inner body. You know, like when they'll tell me, you know, stuff we need to do work. You know, they used to do that shit in the middle of the fucking street. Like today, you know, I had to have something rebuilt. And I had them roach spirits trying to put me together back, you know, as best as they could. You know, it got so serious with Paraffin that my God self had to come in and do something. But anyways, with that being said, this is coming out beautiful. This is a self-portrait. Had to get involved and start putting me back. And I even heard him, because my shit's all out in the open, you know, say, look, I got orders to put you back together because it's that fucking bad and you could die. That's how much he tore up my body. So anyways, with that being said, you know, I feel empty right now. You know, from what I understand, this is the way like drug addicts who do, you know, drugs perpetually. That's why they be having dark circles under their eyes. They get to that point where they look all drained and shit. They look shitty and they look terrible. They look bad. This is coming out really nice. But anyways, this shit will get to the point where they don't want you to take your mind off of anything else but when they're working on your body. And it's analogous to somebody working on you while you're alive. Now, you know, I had a young lady who's been following me for a while whose child looks a lot like my dad when he was young. And whenever I see him, her baby, I don't really, you know, I don't even remember her Facebook. It's been so long. I see my father, and I love my father to death, Napoleon Williams Jr. All right, so as I was saying earlier, you know, my father. With that being said, continuing on, I feel dead and empty inside. My soul consciousness has been getting fucked with so severely by this Maria Paraffin to the point of death. That's why I feel cored out. And me and my one little spirit team I got have been working assiduously to try to get rid of her and to dispatch this shit, because this is the most evil ass shit you can do to somebody. But anyways, with that being said, for the past couple of days, it's just, you know, I started getting back on the ball and I started posting. And I noticed that when I start posting, these motherfuckers will get on their shit finally and start to call themselves helping you out. And that was namely, you know, Bear Insanity one night. You know, from what I understand, the roach spirits found where Paraffin was and we're going to take care of her ass as need be, because this is just getting to the point of that where I'm having, you know, major entity attachments attached to my soul consciousness removed. I had that happen last night at the hands of her. You know, my soul consciousness fucked with, which my connection to God was able to fix. Like I said, it got so fucking mortally deadly to the point where my God had to come in and say, we're going to put you back together. We have to. I got a call from heaven. We got to put you back together. I know that sounds schizo as a motherfucker, but it isn't. You know, it's a testimony to what I'm dealing with. And so with that being said, it's almost like they do that shit to put me on silence. You know, like they'll put out the promise, okay, we're gonna work on you and get you fixed, but don't post any video, don't do this, don't do that, don't paint, and don't take your mind off of something that can physically affect you, physically hurt you, because you can feel it as they're working on you, and it'll feel like fucking pins and needles, and it's pretty much a form of fucking torture. I started playing, as one young man on here who I guess has been watching me for a while say, get your power back. All of this shit is really supposed to be from within. Nothing should have that much power over you. And I started sleeping with the black Kyanite. And I'm probably in the future going to take another one. And I sleep with it on my crown chakra. I also got malachite. I heard something in the spirit world about Baron Samedi or Maria Paraffin killing off my higher self. I just got word that a really good friend of mine's passed away, named Joseph Gowan. Very good guy. If he's stuck in the hell realm, I'm trying to figure out where he's at, like I did with my brother, Brian, back in 2012. I saw he was in the hell realm with this motherfucker here. See, I think Baron Samedi reportedly brought on board to keep people in my neighborhood from helping me defeat his curse, along with keeping more severe curses, which he saw in the future, from happening. With that being said, a shaman, her name was Shakti, a German woman, saw he was in the underworld in a bad place, shackled up. So just look out for him. I have a lot of psychic people on here. I want to make sure my friend is in a good place, because that reminds you of your mortality. I'm dealing with this shit here, and shit could go sideways. And I'm being called out every night by this evil shit to the point of death almost. Almost got stuck in my sleep one night, and if it wasn't for them road spirits, I wouldn't have been able to get out, which Paraffin is trying to get rid of. And I believe, so with that being said, I pray for my friend, look out for him in the spirit plane, because I'm all fucked up. That's why you don't see me doing tarot readings right now, because my body is just, spirit body is, I felt something cold just not come through. Is all over the place. I look evil as a motherfucker. My energy, it's not just out of whack, it's like a burst. But anyways, I'm gonna do a longer video later on. Speaking of which, when I'm on the road spiritually, they start putting me back together, but not properly. They'll wait till I'm awake so that I can suffer, while having to pay close attention to what's going on, which I don't want to. You're not supposed to. That's like how people say you ain't supposed to see certain entities like fairies or something, or if you do, you get caught in their realm or some shit. That's kind of like it, but not really. With that being said, I'll get told, don't post videos, don't do this, and I'm gonna say something right now. Evil spirits like for you to be in isolation, so watch out for that. With that being said, I'm going to say this. Going back to that Maria Paraffin, I know something happened. Speaking of that, because I know 2 days later, actually 2 weeks, I was looking at my cell phone. I was seeing Aztec death mask and all of that. And I looked up and I saw the visage. I saw the Grim Reaper grab out for me. And I quickly turned it off. Another thing that indicates that something happened. I have all my crystals in here because I don't want her fucking with it. Because like I said before, my spirit body is all fucked up. She really tore up my soul consciousness, which my God self tried to put back together, and that motherfucker's hard to contact. But anyways, I got this crystal here. Let's see where the... Oh, it's in here. You should say it's a wash. Now, from what I understand, when you look at it, it's blue. It has a blue tint to it. If it's red, it means you're alive. If it's blue, that's spirit energy. You ain't with us anymore, what that means. So like I said before, something happened on May the 1st, 2024 at the hands of Maria Marathon. Something very weird. You don't see the Grim Reaper for nothing. And that was very scary. He looked just like the one shown on Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. With that being said, if you ever had problems with Santa Muerte, use frankincense and myrrh. Or black tourmaline. That's depressing to hear that my fucking friend died. Because he was a good buddy. Very, intelligent, straightforward man. And he had a heart attack while driving. So, that makes you wonder what the fuck happened. So with that being said, I'm going to upload a video. I delayed uploading because of all this shit. And to all of you out there, take care and good day. And like I say, spiritually look out for my friend.